How's it going, everybody? My name is John. This is Jack.
What's up?
And today we're going to be listening to the Nick Cannon diss on Eminem, The Invitation Canceled. Yes, that one. Somehow the worst of 3 terrible tracks. He's heard the first 2. I showed them to him, but I never showed him this one. I've heard this, so it's mainly going to be him reacting to it, but I'll throw in little things that I think back then. And before anybody puts it in the comments, I told him sort of about the backstory with Foolish Pride and Benzino. Okay? So, here you go. It's that one. The third one. I'm not looking forward to this, bro.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
And he's watching the video as well, by the way.
Oh, yeah. It ain't over, motherfucker.
There's a line on there that, you know, was a little
Here's what they
harsh.
think about you.
There's a line on there that, you know, was a little harsh.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think.
He's playing like clips from when he was dissing Nick.
Here's what they think about. Here's what they think about.
Shut the fuck up, bro. When those phone calls out.
Was a little harsh.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think.
You think I'm scared of you?
There's a line on there.
Wait a minute, it's starting to
I
rain.
just want to point out how cool he looks, just ignoring all the haters.
he's just smoking a blunt. Ignore the haters, man. Fuck the haters. I got a blunt.
Think about you.
Was a little
Here's what
harsh.
they think about you.
How would you feel like in a sort of 8-mile battle contest with Nick Cannon?
Busy man,
Here's
he
what they
lives in
think
the
about.
Where
studio.
you've got to feel some swag pressure right now because it's on, baby.
Is it on?
I think it's going to be on. I think you and him will have to go
Here's what they
bar
think
for
about
bar.
you.
Uh-oh.
How you feel about
Here's
that?
what they
I
think
didn't
about you.
plan on taking it to that level, man. I didn't
You
want it to, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want it to get to that
You
level.
might be on the
you know?
losing team.
Hopefully it doesn't, but
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you.
That pussy got him neutered, trying to tell him.
And this is what started the beef.
Here's what they think about you.
You
Here's
see,
what they think about you.
wait, pause it real quick.
Here's what they think about you.
This whole beef started because Eminem had a bar in a Fat Joe song, and he basically said that Nick Cannon had his balls chopped off. And in response, Nick Cannon made not 1, not 2, but 3 diss tracks, and Eminem just never answered.
So you know, that
I
really got
wrote
to
you,
you.
I wrote you twice, and you still ain't calling.
Pussy got him neutered, trying to tell him this chick's a nut job.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about
You're
you.
not gonna do shit.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about
you
you.
know, man, it's like this. Like, the way I look at it, I said it.
For the record, he didn't do shit. He just made 3 horrible songs.
It wasn't, you know, it wasn't like I had no idea that
All he
was gonna
did
take it like he took
was
it.
He took it
I had
whisper-
no idea that Nick Cannon was
He
gonna start
whispered
wilding out.
the verse on his first song, copied
Think about
Renegade,
it,
and then
punk
made this.
motherfucker. He been disrespecting our queens for
Here we
years. Matter of fact, won't you tell him how you really feel, Marshall?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb. Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
You might win some, but you just
Oh,
lost
fuck.
one.
Black girls are bitches.
Oh, okay.
Black
That doesn't
girls
stop the
are dumb.
recording.
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Well, the
Black
beat's
girls are
good.
bitches. Black girls are
That's
dumb.
probably the only good thing
Yes,
about
in
it.
this house, but now you cancel. Had to put my motherfucking turban on. Outside your motherfucking suburban on. Protesting with AKs and guns. Our queens don't need your racist on. You the KKK, this generation. Okay, KK, did I take it too far? He's a rap star. Run, nigga, run. Stand on my ground. Fruit of Islam. I don't give a fuck if his ass was young. Can't let that slide, that's on my sons. Goddamn right, yeah, I'm on one. Cause ain't no age for white race. Physically in your DNA. Seen you at the VMA. Niggas that was with you, you treated them like indentured slaves. Read the ISIS paper, you racist. I see why you hate us. Pretend you love us, but you really jealous. Wanna be brothers of Christopher Columbus. Hip hop wish you discovered. Now I'ma slay you for my sisters, cousins, daughters, and mothers.
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Black girls are bitches.
Christopher
Black girls are
Columbus.
dumb. Black girls are
Yo, wait,
bitches.
stop it real
Black
quick.
girls are dumb.
I just want to point out, we just listened to Foolish Pride before this, and it's fucking awful. The Nick Cannon made it catchy.
Yeah.
That's really all he did with Foolish Pride.
You might.
And he improved the beat a little bit, gave him a nice
Yeah, he cut out the little
win some, but you just lost one.
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Black girls are bitches. Black
so
Greta,
cringy, bro.
Betty, Rosetta, Angela, Mahalia, Dr. Bethune, Sojourner, she the truth. I do it for the culture, new Oprah in the booth. Jamal told your ass you was a guest in our house. I'm trying to find out who the fuck let this pest in our house. Close the door, apology tours for sure. They gon' say I'm race baiting, but I had to lure 'em with the hate just to read the hating paper. You racist, I see why you hate us. Pretend you love us, but you really jealous. Wanted brothers, Christopher Columbus.
Apparently the Christopher Columbus bar was just that good. He had to say it twice. It's like the worst bar in the song.
It sticks out too.
Christopher
Black girls are
Columbus.
bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb. Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
You might win some, but you just lost one.
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Black girls.
Also, I also hate when people come at other people for stuff they did about 30 years ago. When
Yeah.
Eminem was probably like what?
He was
still
like
in high
15,
school.
he was like 15
Yeah,
or 16
sophomore in
with that
high
shit.
school, and he doesn't even know what he's saying just because some one bitch just broke his heart. So,
Yeah,
like,
I watched
you
an
can't blame
interview.
him.
I don't remember who said it, but it was a rapper, and he was like, see, like, if I was like 15 in high school and a girl broke my heart and it was a white girl, I'd be like, you white bitch, you know, like he
Yeah,
said that he
anybody
would
would
say
do
that, and it's like, yeah, it's like it's natural. You're angry. We all say things in rage that like we don't mean and shit, and it's just
Yeah.
like, it's fucked up that Nick Cannon brought this up, and it's really
Yeah.
sad, to be honest. That
And
it,
you can't look really cool if you're the host of America's Got Talent. I mean, you can't really be like a hip fucking
just a he's a hip hop
street
god.
ass rapper.
Nickelodeon.
Black
Motherfucker, what?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are
We let you be a guest in this house, but now you canceled. You heard him. This is how you feel about us. We just gonna keep
There's
letting that ride.
a bar in here.
Oh yeah, the hop and bob and all them other house Negroes that keep defending this motherfucker.
Pause that.
Holla at.
He said anybody who was defending M that's black, or said that Nick Cannon's disses were like trash and like said like, oh, it's in the past or whatever. He called them house.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. You know who he just called the house N?
Who's that?
Jonah Lucas, 50 Cent, Logic,
Yeah.
all of D12, Dr. Dre. All of them are just house.
Yeah.
You know, and that's so fucked up.
Yeah. What's he?
Nick Cannon's the savior. He's Django.
I got some books you should read. Oh, and Marshall, I tried to give you an invitation. Now the invitation's canceled.
Ooh, you never knew the kill shot would come from the cannon. So, what'd you think?
I was pretty ass. Not gonna lie. The beat was, as usual, the only good thing because he probably hires some person.
So,
who-
what'd you think about Nick Cannon's bars? What do you think the best bar in the song was?
I really appreciate the Christopher Columbus. I think, since it's a guy that happened so recently, I think it's important that we recognize what he did for us.
He said, "Christopher Columbus, hip hop wish you discovered."
That
That's
doesn't even
so
rhyme.
gay. Yeah, it doesn't rhyme.
No, it just sounds bad. Just makes it sound worse. It already sounded bad.
So, what would you rate this track out of 10?
I would give it a solid 2.5.
Okay. Why is it a 2.5?
The only it got a 2.5 because the thing that kept it made it get as high as it did is because of the beat, how good the beat was, and it was okay. But the lyrics and everything, I can't give it a 3.
Just can't give it a 3.
No.
I'm gonna rate this track. Like, I've heard this before, but I could still give my opinion. All right, so I'm gonna give this track a 1. I thought that the tie-in with No Vaseline and like the reference was kind of cool, the idea of it, but it goes way too fucking long. It's
Yeah, it's
the
too
one
long.
in Ice Cube's version is like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
The one in this is 2 minutes. It's like 1 minute and 57 seconds. The bars where he was like Lasada and Rosetta and he's just naming people.
Yeah.
That no.
And
No.
giving
It's
pictures,
way too cringy.
showing pictures.
It's way too cringy and like OTT to be like, oh, Eminem said my balls were chopped off and he's a fucking racist. So this is
not.
this is for all the women who
Who have seen them?
have Now, this is for all the women who helped my race become what it is today and helped women of color become empowered. Like, these great people. This diss track's for them.
Yeah.
Because Eminem said my balls got chopped off. Like, and said that black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb in 1988.
Yeah.
It's like, no. I think the best bar in the song, what was that? Like, legitimately the best bar in the song is probably, I gotta say this one. Lord Jamar said you was a guest in the house, trying to find out who let this pest in the house. And it's such like a bullshit, right? He rhymes pest with guest and repeats in the house. And that's the best bar in the song, ladies and gentlemen. The best bar in the song. So yeah, I give it a 1 out of 10 because the idea of it was creative, but it could have been cool if Benzino didn't do it like 17 years before Nick did.
Yeah.
And it's already been addressed and apologized for. And Nick's like, I got a bomb to drop on the world today.
Yeah, nobody's ever seen this.
Ain't nobody ever seen this. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see us react to anything, throw it in the comments below. It just has to be something that both of us, like at least one of us hasn't heard. Like, for example, if you try to do Got Yourself a Gun by Nas, we both heard that, so we're not going to react to it. It would just be me sucking that track's dick for 10 minutes because like I really like that track. But that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. Remember to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all later.
Peace out.